if you're doing things that take you away from your kids, but they're feeding your mission, your purpose, your why, your well-being, you're doing it for the kids. If you hold back on things you're here to do because the mom guilt, because you think that you need to be with them to more serve them, you're actually not. You're meeting them at the human level. You need to meet them at the soul level. Welcome to the Wine and Spirits Portalcast, a gateway to go beyond the story, bring those big why questions out to play, and transcend them into spiritual understanding. I'm your host, Salwa, Ascension Guide, Light Code Activator, Imperfect Human, Weirdo who talks to spirits more than humans, and Divine Smartass, on a mission to help activate the masses while enjoying the full spectrum of this human experience. Join me as we ask, receive, and activate. Hi, and welcome to the Wine and Spirits Portalcast, a gateway to go beyond the story, bring those big why questions out to play, and transmute them into spiritual understanding. Today, I'm going to talk about something that is really important to me to get out there for women to understand, especially moms, well, mostly moms, but moms to be. That is why you should squash mom guilt. I have 3 kids. Trust me, I get it. Okay. I have 3 kids in a business that's really like a couple businesses. And I became a mom before it was like trendy. And you know what I'm talking about. Okay. There's moms, like the newer age moms. I'm like aging myself here. I became a mom in 2007. So it's a different time. It wasn't for the gram. No one was putting their birth story on the gram. Okay. I was in it. If you heard my story on episode 1, like motherhood was just such a big part of my life and journey while trying to build my business, but it was motherhood first. I'm at the point now where I don't feel like I need to constantly be posting photos of me being a mom because first of all, my kids don't like it. They don't want to be in my photos. Second of all, I have nothing to prove to anybody. I know I'm a fucking awesome mom, but I also know that there's the content creator moms that are showing up with their reels and you know, their gender reveals, production. And I'm like, okay, everybody has their mom ways. I'm not hating on the reels or whatever. I'm just saying there's a different generation of mothers. And there's a lot of us that have been moms since before it was trending. So now it's just like, we're just like in it. We don't need to like talk about it as our identity all the time, nor should you. Motherhood is a sacred responsibility. Role, not an identity. But I do realize that mom guilt is a thing, and I wanted to offer some perspective on that, or we did. And I was gifted this perspective during some serious mom guilt moments for working. Isn't that funny? It wasn't even like for being out partying. I was just working, but I was feeling bad because I'm like, should I be just all about them and doing arts and crafts and shit? Like, am I doing this right? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm just getting by. But my kids are crazy about me, so I let that one slide. But my guys give me this perspective. And it is this. Once again, we're going to go and have the star view. You know, the star view is when you like zoom yourself out of your current reality so you can see it from a higher perspective of the stardust that you came from. Your children chose you to be their human vessel and to be their mother. They chose you at a soul level before they even came here. They chose you because of you, your essence, qualities about you and your mission and how you show up you. That's why they chose you. When they show up, if you lose part of you, part of that essence, part of that mission, part of that vision, I love when things rhyme, you are actually dishonoring their choice. And I know you think you're doing it for them. Like, oh, if I just like give everything up and just focus on them, that's a good mom. Where actually a good mom understands. She can go beyond the story and she understands the soul of the child chose you for a reason. And those reasons are to be held in such high sacred responsibility to keep, just as much as keeping that kid alive and thriving. They don't know when they're young. they don't have the awareness to be like, oh, yes, I chose her because she is a warrior and she is creative and she can go through anything and still turn up. As kids, they don't know that. All they know is, mommy, I want this. Mommy, I'm hungry. Mom, I shit my pants. Like they don't yet really know, but they know at the soul level. It is our job to hold down that space in a way where there is no guilt, because guilt is an energy that anybody can sniff. Like if you walk in a room with guilt, people are going to look at you like you did something. If you're doing things that take you away from your kids, but they're feeding your mission, your purpose, your why, your well-being, you're doing it for the kids. If you hold back on things you're here to do because the mom guilt, because you think that you need to be with them to more serve them, you're actually not. You're meeting them at the human level. You need to meet them at the soul level. So the human level, yep, kids are needy and they want this and they want that, and sometimes nothing's good enough. At a soul level, they want your soul to thrive and continue to be on its ascension path and continue to be on its purpose and identity outside of motherhood, because that is why they chose you. And it's almost like entering a relationship because you love things about a person, and then you start being in a relationship and they lose themselves, and then you're stuck in it, but that's not what you signed up for. So can you give yourself the opportunity to lose the mom guilt and stop meeting your children at a human level and meet them at a soul level and understand that they chose you for your essence, for your gifts, for how you show up outside of motherhood? No soul was like, I'm going to choose her because she makes the best TikTok lunches. No soul did that. Okay. No soul's like, oh, she looks like she'd be on top of that laundry. She's going to be my mom. Or she makes a mean meatloaf. Yep, I want her. No. She is on a mission. She is activating the masses. She is here to empower others. She is here to learn to love herself more and more every day. Those are the qualities that made you the good mom before you were even physically a mom. Hold on to those qualities. And you're doing such a better service for your kids by doing that and honoring you than allowing them to see you lose yourself only to blame them later. That's just not serving anybody. So lose the mom guilt. Step up for that sacred responsibility of being that soul that ushered them here, but also is giving them an example of how to be and thrive. That's what you're here to do. Thank you for listening. I wholeheartedly hope you received a spark of inspiration, comfort, or new perspective in today's episode. Your support is truly appreciated and necessary on the mission of this Portalcast. If you feel it, please like, comment, share with your world, and leave a review. Stay tuned for the next episode coming soon, and follow on all social platforms linked in the description for all updates. To submit your own why questions to be featured in the show, shoot me a message. Until next time, may the activating life force be with you.